some players and some teams that might have a bit better advantage just straight on the talents. But it's all about having a bit of fun. It's all about, just enjoying the laugh and, having a little bit of fun, trying to have a nice balance between competition and community level laughter and fun, and seeing what kind of action we can have that involves the talents, because sometimes I feel like the talents aren't as highlighted as much in terms of in videos and streams, and I think it's fun to have that level, because they can be pretty frustrating, of course, if you're against a very strong talent, but it's also great fun when you do have that talent and they're able to be, I wouldn't say toxic, but just a little bit crazy with what you build. But as you do see Blitz top 3 in the left hand side of blue, going straight away for the Crystal Sentry. Nice gauntlet coming out. Frank Hamill just has zoned them out quite nicely with the 4 barrage now going in onto Mac Kalen, who gets out the fountain just to heal himself up. The gauntlet comes out, but it misses everybody as Hyperforce goes in on Kestrel. But just have to be careful, as we do see the Arden going very close down. Vanguard does come out, but need to is close on health, but the Kestrel gets shut down quite nicely. But double coming out for Lefter for VG, just doing a lot of damage with that CP builder, Frostburn, Dragon's Eye build up those stacks quite nicely, getting a triple kill. Impressive play coming out from Blitz top 3 as they take this lead 6-1 already. So, some people might ask, if they have no idea, how do you win a Blitz match? So the key to Blitz match is it's always going to be 5 minutes long or shorter. Well, okay, not always, but 9 times out of 10 it's going to be 5 minutes long. So it's the first team to get the 15 points in 15 minutes or in 5 minutes or less. So that's the aim of the game. So you get the 15 points, or you beat a team with the most points after 5 minutes. So as you do see another couple of kills come out for Blitz top 3. This is a best of 3 series, and it seems like they're going to convincingly take this game 1, and they do quite nicely with this 16-1 win over Up and Coming. To be honest, Up and Coming didn't necessarily do too bad. They didn't get obliterated when it came to the kind of 3v3 team fights. It essentially came down to Blitz top 3 having a much stronger objective focused comp, where they were able to really just tear down the gold, or the mid-century, should I say, and they were able to take down those objectives quite nicely. And Up and Coming, if they maybe have a comp that's just a little bit more focused towards objective. I did like there's some form of dive comp that came out from Up and Coming. The Taka and the Idris do work quite well together, as does the Arden. But either way, Blitz top 3 starting as they left off last week with a convincing first game of the series. So let's see what they're doing. Does seem like we're going to have a bit of a swap though, guys. As no. Okay, yeah, we are having a bit of a swap in one of the players for Up and Coming. I believe Knee has come out and Sanitize is in. So let's see if this will make a difference to Up and Coming's chances of taking this second game in this best of 3 series. Maybe he has a bit of an ace up his sleeve in terms of a certain hero with a high level talent, or a rare talent that is going to do a lot of damage, or that's just going to sustain them in the fight. Something like the Finn legendary talent that just keeps him alive for days and days and days, or something like a really bursty talent, like even the Gwen's can't name the talent, but it's a talent where the skedaddle resets the cooldown of the buckshot. So going a CP build from that point of view is really good on Gwen with that talent. But like I mentioned, a Finn has come out, but it's on the side of Blitz top 3s. You do see Up and Coming going for the same comp. You could go, it's a little bit boring, but hey, look, maybe they feel they can get the better of it. But looking on the side of Blitz top 3, they are going for an Idris, Batiste, and Finn. Batiste has a really nice zoning power. Idris is able to get on the enemy team quite nicely, and seeing as this is a melee team, you won't have to do that much to get onto them, and then we're going to have Finn, who's just going to be indestructible. When we look at the initial builds, we do see Capacitor Plate and Rooks Decree being built on K-Mill. K-Mill is just going to be so tanky. He does have that level 10 epic talent wear level, whereas Polite Company does grant a bonus move speed for Finn and his allies, so it means he's going to be able to get on to that quite nicely. The only thing is, as we saw in the last game where Blitz Top 3 had a really strong objective focused comp, they don't quite have it this game, so they've got to be a little bit careful. Do see Left 4 Dead be shut down already, kill come down, God to come down. It is going to just do absolutely nothing in this team fight. Hyperforce and McKalen do go 1-0. It was my apologies. It was Lefter for VG that did get shut down. So it's 1-0 to up and coming. They're having a good start in this game to possibly give themselves a nice chance to make it to a game 3 in this best of 3 series. It is a semi-final, so whoever does win this will go through to the final. This is the EZL, and I was reminded or told that on last week's stream that some viewers are getting a little bit annoyed that I was calling it EZL. That was just a way of saying it. But, I've been told that's more primarily EZL. Whereas we do see Hyperforce is going to have to get away. Does go into stealth mode, but he's visioned out quite nicely. And he goes back in, but pays for it with his life. Force of Core comes out, catches Arden quite nicely. He says Arden he's just going to get shut down. Double kill coming out front. But he's quite nicely. And all Michaelan can do is just do his best, try and get out of it. Idris versus Idris. Chinese Swag gets the kill, and it's now up to 3-1. As we do go for this Crystal Century just to get 3 points. So you get 3 points for an objective and you get 1 point for a kill for anybody who is new to Blitz. So it means that sometimes going for the objective rather than team fight is, a better strategy. And you might go, strategy in Blitz, but at the end of the day, there's a strategy in every game mode, and in Vainglory with the depth that it has, there's fantastic strategy. Nice coming out from both. Idris is so close to killing each other. Finn takes out Taka with Chinese Swag going in there with that perk, doing a lot of damage, take out Michaela quite nicely. 8-1. It seems like this is definitely going better in the favor of Blitz Top 3 again, as they are, over 2.5 minutes into this game. 12-1 already, double kill coming out. Chinese Swag just about survives by the skin of his teeth. And, already gone for this other objective, which will get them the game win. Impressive next point wins. They are backing off quite nicely because they know they are so close to winning. But K-Mill is going for it. He's not afraid. He's going to take the damage. He's going to take it. But is he going to do? No, the barrier's coming up. And he gets it finally. Third is destroyed. 17-1. Another convincing win for Blitz Top 3. Guys, that game was over. Both of those games were over in a flash. Jesus, that was a quick series, convincingly taken by Blitz Top 3. And I'm telling you, it feels like that series was a little bit like, getting laid. You waited ages for it to happen, and then it was over in a matter of minutes. But I do hope you guys enjoyed it. That was the first semi-final between these two teams. We might just have a quick break while we look to get the other two teams in. I'm going to try and find out who the two teams that are playing. If the Mr. Streamer Producer Gentleman, the ever awesome Angel Wolf, if you can let me know what is the situation, mate. Baron and Arden. So Arden going to be that nice tanky defense with Baron and Scarf doing a lot of damage, hopefully in the backline. Then looking at the side of Blitz Top 3, they're going for this strong objective, taking Kestra most likely on weapon power with Reza and Arden. Reza and Arden going to be really nice frontliners with Kestra in the backline doing a lot of damage. So that's something that Anarchists are going to have to be careful because they don't really have a direct front line. But as you do see, all players start at level 9. They gain experience quite fast, or they get to level 12 quite quickly, and they also start with 9k gold just to get those first couple of eyes. And do see Reza going in, shutting down Scarf already Camille securing that kill on the Arden. We do see going in with that double third dive just to get the kill on Baron. And at the end of the day, Glorious Ghost stole that mid-treat away from Kester, so they actually start this blitz after less than a minute, 3-2 up. But it seems like they're going for the Crystal Sentry just to really put themselves ahead. The Dragon's Breath did come out, but it really didn't do much onto any of the teams. But look at that damage coming out from Chinese Swag. It's actually disgusting. It's obliterating the enemy team. It's only a matter of time before Glorious Ghost does die, but he does protect himself under turret, so that was nicely positioned by him. Chinese Swag taking a turret damage. You're going to have to be careful to pop the Heathen Flask with the lovely Vanguard coming out from K-Mill. Clutch type Vanguard coming out. Nice Iron Cannon, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Having to be used by Cruella, Deville on the Arden, Reza going in, Dragon's Breath coming out. It seems like a Dragon Breath talent it's activating a lot quicker, but it does less damage. So I don't think that was the wisest talent to use. Left for VG, nearly dying, Scarf losing his life, so it's 12-3 already. Another dominating performance coming out from Blitz top 3. Feels like an Anarchist are maybe putting them under a bit of pressure, but the result says otherwise. Reza going in, trying to get that kill onto Krilla. Third diving like an absolute boss. Scarf now doing the Spitfire and Goodbye and Cannon coming up, but it's not really going to affect much. Reza jumping over the wall with the Vanguard. The Gauntlet comes out, is stunned, but Reza might get away with his life. Dragon's Breath comes out, trying to secure the kill, finally gets a kill, but with Chinese Flag coming out from the back, is going to take down Baron like an absolute mad yoke, with Kestrel finally looking to get the kill, but doesn't quite do it. Work Apple B is close, but with that fountain is going to survive a little bit. Gauntlet coming out by K-Mill, looking to secure the kill, gets a kill onto Work Apple B. Arden against Arden. Baron shutting down K-Mill quite nice, but left for VG is looking for a scoping, gets it on with the never formed detonator just to engage quite heavily on it. Hero has been killed. Scarf goes down 15-5, but left for VG just ends Baron's life in slow motion for good measure. Slightly convincing win coming out for Blitz top 3. I don't think they really had threatened too much in that game. Overall, they had been threatened that much anyway. But at the end, in saying that, Anarchist did get some points on the board, and that Reza pickup was doing so much damage to Baron and Scarf. And that's the unfortunate thing about Blitz, is that because it's no draft, it's unpredictable, so you can unfortunately get countered, and that's what happened. Baron was just completely countered by Reza, as was Scarf. I would say that Anarchist should have gone for a bit of a frontline hero along with the Arden rather than two range, because I feel like that just would have been able to put Kester under a bit of pressure. That little bit of hype, that little bit of action. I'm sure you viewers would prefer to see that as well. But looking at these comps, you do see Heddle coming out by Blitz top 3 along with an Arden once again, but it's not K-Mill on the Arden. K-Mill has gone for the Vox, and then looking at Anarchist, they've gone for Blackfeather, Gwen, and Lyra. I do feel like it's going to be CP Blackfeather along with Weapon Power Gwen, and support Lyra. So looking at the talents, we do see Blackfeather has got the level 1 legendary talent, so Rose Defensive has 2 additional charges, therefore it'll have 4 charges. Looking at the Skedaddle's B-Jar is increased and then passively gains weapon power. So that's the reason why he's gone weapon power Gwen. But looking at the wave push coming out, do you see Blitz top 3 just pushing out quite nicely, and then seems like they're not quite gonna rotate for the but we do see K-Mill is shut down, caught out, and Anarchist getting back into his game, looking for the second kill. Lovely punch coming out by left for VG to stun into the Gauntlet wall, and then Petrol to secure that kill. Push back again with left for VG. 1 punch damage coming out. Imperial Soldier looking to heal up, but Cruella is very, very low in health. Left for VG, looking for that 1.1 kill. Final blow, both with the healing coming out. They're going to be able to survive. Glorious goes just about, or doesn't quite vision out. Left for VG on the Arden as they do port back. And it's 1-1. Closer game so far in a minute and a half. So that's why I like to see Anarchist hopefully looking to get back. Left for VG. That punch sound is so toxic, just pushing away. Petrol secures kill onto Gwen, and now it's going to be 3v2 situation with bearing down. Left for VG getting that gauntlet quite nicely. Now we do see Lyra is going to be shut down for his sins. No, sorry, Blackfeather getting the double kill. My apologies, I thought it was Lyra being shut down, but Blackfeather on this CP is doing so much damage. Now looking to take down hero kill, so it's 4v2 looking out for Anarchist. Wow, really good CP. Blackfeather coming out by Work Apple B, a workable Apple 8. That's such epic idea name, but very hard to pronounce. Middle Century is defeated by Anarchist. They are 7-2. Blitz top 3 are going to have to start sweating a little bit if they're going to get back into his game, if they're going to close out this series. But Anarchists are doing their best gap back into Work Apple 8 is on the CP. Blackfeather, like I saw, but with the turret being pushed down by Chinese Flag, looking to secure 3 points for his team. Swift Fashion, he's going to do a job. Turret does get shut down, but in the meantime, Blackfeather takes out Petal to secure the kill. So it's still 5-8. Just still got 3 kills bounced with the gauntlet coming out in a defensive point of view for left for VG. Block now coming out by Cruella and Blackfeather on their abilities respectively. Now looking to take down turret themselves or secure a kill. Work up has to be careful against his Petals. The on point didn't quite connect, so he didn't get that fortified health, so he is shut down. Now Anarchist under a lot of pressure with 3v2 bearing down. The bright bulwark does come down just to keep the team away on the side of Blitz top 3. We are in the last minute and a half of this game, but my God, is this closer? This is what I like to see. It's going to be even the EZL comes out, but the range isn't quite high enough to connect with any of the members of Blitz top 3. Gauntlet comes out again, just on 2 members, just about blocked by Blackfeather, I believe. But with the Gauntlet has a nice timer. K-Mill's under a lot of pressure between all of Anarchist. Nice focus coming out, but healed up quite nicely. Petals coming out, does a lot of damage. Those Munions is focus hard onto the enemy team on the weapon power. 1 punch, 1 kill, 7-8. Turret going down. Blitz top 3 taking this lead with less than a minute to go. Come on, Blackfeather, get the kills. He's going to get the kill onto the Iron. On point does with that fortified help, but going through that portal is going to keep himself possibly alive some point of this game. And now with Cruella looking to get the kill. Yes, Ace is high, connects, secure the kill onto the Petal. Now it's a strong turret dive, leaving Kamo under a lot of pressure. His silence. Can they get that kill on the Kamo? Fortified health on that talent. Hero killed. It's 11 with only 25 seconds to go, guys. This is what I like to see in the final of the tournament, even if it's blitz or not blitz. This is so close. 30 seconds remaining. They're going for the objective, Crystal Century, but I don't think they're going to have time to get it because all 3 members of Blitz top 3 are up. So this is just going to be, I feel like this is going to be the final blow. Whoever can secure the kill. Gauntlet comes out, is blocked. Work up is under a lot of pressure, does use the talent that he has with that Rose Offensive to get out of the Gauntlet in and out quite nicely. Bright Bulwark comes out. Ace's High connects onto lefter for VG. Overtime, this is going to be whoever gets this last kill, whoever gets it is going to get the job done. Nice health coming out for Lyra. They're going to take it. Heroes kill. Vox goes down. Campbell's died. Then Anarchist take this to a Game 3 series in this final of the EZL Talent Show. This was fantastic. It's what I wanted to see. Really nice play coming out from Anarchist. That Lyra talent was really nicely done. So the Githian Ward, the Bright Bulwark grants a barrier for 2 seconds and removes all negative effects on nearby allies, plus as well as the healing coming out with her build path of Capacitor Plate, Rook's Decree, and Sunburn Husk. And Cruella coming out with Sunburn Husk as well, just to really stop any kind of strong damage that burst that Arden was punching out. So really nice builds coming out from Anarchist, and we are just going to look to swap these members again and get you into a game 3, which is going to be the final game of this week's EZL tournament, talent show tournament. I said, brought to you by EZL. Fantastic company, fantastic org, fantastic crowd, just looking to support Vainglory within the community. So let's swap these players. Let's get this blitz on the road, and we are roughly about 5 minutes away from crowning this week's EZL talent show champions. Will it be Anarchist? Will it be Blitz top 3? Blitz top 3 are going to be on the right hand side of this game once again, with Anarchist on the left hand side. Workable Apple 8, again, such a hard IGN to pronounce, but when you get it right, it sounds so sweet. Played a really nice Black Feather, and as we do see, he picks up Alpha for this last game. Is going to be strong on defense, along with a Lyra and along with a Catherine. Nice tanky heroes. Possibly will be able to get them into this game quite nicely and giving a strong defense. But looking on the side of Blitz top 3, they have got an Arden once again, with K-Mill going for it, being that support, being that nice effective Arden. And then we have Lefter for VG on Sky, which is a bit of a counter to both Alpha and Catherine. Then we see Weapon Power Kestrel once again for Chinese swag. So this is definitely, I feel, in the favor of Blitz top 3. But let's see what happens. Workable Apple 8 going for that jungle, build up those levels quite nicely, both of them on level 10. But in the meantime, we do see Sky looking to push that wave, and then they might all rotate down to the mid-century, Crystal Century. But with Vision being pumped out by Corella and Anarchist, they will be aware. But Lefter for VG does pick up an infusion, so it's going to do a lot of damage, going for the Frostburn. Dragon's Eye looking to build up sacks and cause a lot of hassle. Workable Apple 8 just gets blown up by all of Blitz top 3. Double kill coming out from Sky. It seems like going to be looking for a triple kill, while the Kestrel goes for the Crystal Century. This is great. 6-0 for Blitz top 3. It's like in the last game they were just taking their time. It's like they were just, kind of, playing with their food in the last game. But this game they've blown up. They've gone 6-0 in a matter of a minute and a half. But Workable Apple 8 is countered so hard by Lefter for VG's Sky, with the stun come out, not the Merciless Pursuit, but the Blast Tremor blasting Sky away, but doesn't really do much. As another Senshi ace, unconfirmed ace, does get put out by Blitz top 3, and they are 12-0. There's nothing Workable Apple 8 can really do at this stage of the game, other than just try and get a little bit damage. But we do see Crystal Center being put out by Chinese flag, and they take this game in a matter of 2 minutes. It's just tremendous what they did in that game. They just went into overdrive. It's like they just said, we are done playing. Let's just shut these guys down. And by God, did they do 15-0. It was over in a flash of the pan. And once again, Blitz top 3 are crowned this week's EZL talent show champions, where they will just, again, just seal their name within the Blitz world of Vainglory. K-Mill, Lefter, VG, and Chinese swag. If you want to get carried in Blitz, you hit up one of these guys. That's all I will say. But as a team, they're performing really nicely in this talent show competition. So, I don't think there's much more to say other than I do hope that we because, EZL are putting on for you guys, the members of the community, to give you some fun stuff to do and to potentially win some ice. So grab 2 of your friends, contact EZL, get in touch with the guys and join the server and let them know that you want to compete in this talent show. Because if you can give yourself a chance to win a bit of ice, why not? My name is Imperium. Once again, want to thank Angel Wolf for streaming this, giving his time, giving his energy. Lord knows he doesn't have much of a kappa to stream this tournament. I look forward to seeing you guys next week. I should be able to cast myself. And again, like I said, I hope more teams get involved and see you all then.
Okay, and we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the EZL Blitz Tournament. My name is MarzOverlord, and I'm here with my co-caster, Datazuke. How are you doing today?
Good, man. Just feeling a bit rusty, but looks like we're gonna have a pretty good matchup.
Definitely, especially with these pros, Dienzio and Zelciar coming into this match. This should be interesting.
Oh yeah, really high-ranked players, experienced players that know what they're doing in this certain Halcyon Unfold. We're not in the 5v5 match, so we are in the Halcyon, so we're back into
Going old school with this Blitz tournament. Always fun to have blitzes, especially with these pro players. They just seem to go toxic in these games.
Oh, alright, so we coming in with Dogio with the Idris, the Exemplifier with the Arden, Red Ace with the Kinetic, Dienzio coming back with the Kinetic. I love Dienzio as an Arden, and CR with the Saw. Or Cell CR.
Yes, Zelciar. Very interesting with the Saw. Saw isn't that big of a meta pick in blitzes anymore, especially with that movement speed nerf. But he is pretty good if you can get that talent that pierces through enemies on a high level.
For sure. Well, hoping that these guys got a couple of different talents up their sleeves, and here we go straight into the match. Looks like the Dogio down into the jungler with his whole entire team, while Dienzio looks like he's about to pop up a scout trap. Got it into there.
Looks
There
like
goes
Team Faz
the
breaking out into the mid lane. Or in top lane.
Oh.
Saul gets stunned in the turret. Dogio is jumping in on him but cannot find him. He jumps in on Zelciar. The ultimate landing on Zelciar, doing huge crystal damage, and they find the kill on him. Trying to chase I Love Dienzio, but not going to find the kill. Dienzio coming up, getting bursted immediately by Dogio, and the huge barrier by the Arden. Gauntlet does not land on anyone, but the crystal damage coming out onto Red Ace is just hammering him right now. Dienzio just chilling on the backlines, trying to find damage, but it is not going all the way through. Dienzio picking up a kill onto the enemy, and it just looks like they're going in right now. Zelciar nowhere to be seen, but Dienzio is just cleaning up the fight.
Oh yeah, looked like WTF just had the upper advantage over there with Zelciar, but Dienzio really put in some work.
Zelciar going in on Exemplify, and it looks like he just might go down. The turret does go down. Zelciar just trying to push and killing Exemplify, but is not finding it. Going in on Red Ace now, switching targets. Dienzio trying to find that last blow, and he does land it onto the Exemplify. Exemplify going down. The ultimate from Dienzio just executing Dogio and Red Ace, and that's just an ace.
With this early game push already into here with one turn down, it looks like Dienzio's team's time over here does have the upper advantage.
Dogio going in onto Zelciar. The fountain does have to be popped by I Love Dienzio, and the barrier coming out from ours is so strong. Zelciar is going to go down. Maybe not. Dienzio with the body blocks, thinking he's a roamer now. Dienzio trying to find the poke, but is not finding it, having to just back off.
Yeah, Zelciar is trying to go back home, replenish the whole entire health there. Looks like with these builds already in through here, doesn't really see too much on the defensive end, but Exemplifier already has an Atlas Polyger and a Crucible with a Incapacitator plate, looking really strong there to really support his team, but it doesn't really look like that support is coming on in. At the score of 1-11, doesn't really see.
Oh, Zio landing in huge burst. Gauntlet from Exemplify is just trying to zone Dienzio and Zelciar out, but he gets trapped in. Zelciar stutter stepping like a god, and the Gauntlet definitely not necessary, but they do pick up the kill on Exemplify. They're looking like they're going to die for Red Ace, and Zelciar might be finding it. Switching on to Dogio though, misses and just gets entirely obliterated by that kinetic ultimate. Dienzio trying to stay back from Dogio, but he just gets picked off by that weapon damage from the breaking point. I Love Dienzio falls. There's nothing he can do, and that's a triple kill coming out, and not quite the ace, but very close.
Yeah, it looked like when they were trying to push up over into that turn, it looked like it felt like an over push on their team, and I don't think they realized how low of a cooldown the other team was at. So looked like they were able to pick up the kills and get 3 points back.
Yeah, looks like Zelciar is just trying to push in onto this choke point turret right now. Dienzio is getting huge damage onto Red Ace now, but Dienzio just having to back off. That huge barrier from Arden comes out. Looks like he might find the kill onto Dodgio, and he does. That talent just instantly resetting the 8 cooldown is crazy, and Zelciar does find the kill on the turret to end the game.
Congratulations, Time and the first win.
Looks like they were going in. Dienzio with that level 5 legendary talent. I love Dienzio with the level 20 talent, and then Zelciar with the level 10. Pay to win at finest.
Oh,
Right now, we're just getting ready, waiting to head into this next match. And that was just an absolute landslide in from Dienzio and Zelciar. They just kept on hammering the enemy, and they just no defense, so they couldn't really do too much in that fight.
looked like Dienzio's team was able really to hammer in that first win of the game of the match. I believe it is best out of 3. Yes, so good.
Well, if they can pick up the second win, this will be a very quick series. I mean, I didn't expect it to be this much of a landslide, but it is just going in for Dienzio and Zelciar. They look like gods right now.
Luckily, it's not a one quick win. But you know what? I feel like Exemplifier's team could probably really bring it back. Especially Red Ace and Dogi. Even though they're going with a really, experienced player like Dienzio that played professional esports, it doesn't really mean that he's better. Maybe he can carry his team. But you know what? I feel like that Exemplifier's team could really good.
Definitely. Especially if they build a very aggressive comp like Dienzio's team did. They just won't stand much of a chance. I mean, if they build aggressive, then Dienzio will just get melted as long as they dive back onto him, and then Zelciar will just be a sitting duck.
Maybe, I feel like the more important side of Vangler is the team comps and team chemistry. Team chemistry comes first before team comps. If you don't have any chemistry with your team, you're nothing. No matter how good your heroes may be, no matter what a fight you could put up with, it doesn't really matter as long as you get the win. If it's a win, it's a win. If it's a loss, it's a loss. There's nothing really in between, especially in this format.
Definitely, and blitzes are just absolutely ruthless, so if you don't have synergy to fight back, then you're just gonna die almost immediately. And Dienzio on that signature Vox, Zelciar pulling out a scarf this match, and I love Dienzio on the Arden. Red Ace on Gwen, Exemplify back on the Arden, and Dodgio matching Dienzio's Vox.
Exemplifier's team, we got the Arden and Dogio with the Evolutionary Vox, and the Red Ace coming in with the Red. Never really understood why Scarf became a cat. That's a...
I mean, maybe Scarf just wanted to become Koshka for a bit, just to wing Koshka.
You never know. A flying cat. History.
I mean, Koshka does seem to fly around the map just killing people, but I can't say Scarf does the same. He's not that good of a pick right now.
And here we go into the... Scarf is already picking up that early Shatterglass and Clockwork, so he's able to shoot out his Spitfires as much as a very low 3-second cooldown. Keeping out enemies at a range distance, really good pick for it.
Looks like I Love Dienzio is going to try and pick a fight. Zelciar just kind of laying the poke, but not really hitting anyone with Exemplify. But Dienzio going in Exemplify, dropping the gauntlet, but the Dragon's Breath just melting Dodgio. He can't do anything right now. Dienzio looking to go in with that gauntlet, going on to Red Ace, trying to find the kill, and it looks like he will get it. They're just going to chase onto Exemplify right now. A 3-man dive, but they might back off, and it looks like they will just have to back off for now.
Yeah, it looked like Dienzio was already knowing that. He had to really back.
Dienzio just chipping down onto Dazio right now. Dazio cannot do anything as this Crystal Box against the weapon, and he just falls. Zelciar with the huge Dragon's Breath again. Just absolutely melting Red Ace, and Exemplify is just a sitting duck right now, trying to make the hero play, but cannot do it. And it looks like this tier 2 turret is also going to fall.
Yeah, this is a really good comp for a team, especially on Fire's.
Well, Zelciar going in with the Dragon's Breath again. Dienzio having to go in on Dazio since Zelciar had to fall back. Dienzio trying to make the hero play down here. Lands away for it onto Red Ace, onto all three members actually. Dienzio going in with a huge barrier from Mile of Dienzio, and it looks like they're just going to pick up the kill. They might have to back up and just try and take this choke point turn, but if they do, and that is game most likely.
Very, very quick game. A 0 to 15 point lead. Man, I've never seen one of those in a long time.
Wow.
Scarf coming in with the Shadow Glass Clockwork early game right there. I don't think, yeah, none of them really died. Only Exemplifier's team is really changed.
Right back up.
Right. Rest in peace, Echo. Lost but never forgotten. Alright. Crucial player playing as Idris, Jack playing as Arden, and Sniper Dude playing as the one, the only Kestrel. And decided Adapt team Adopt is playing Varia. Dino 101 YouTube is playing as Jewel, and JCO is playing Voss. Let's see how this go down.
Yes, that Grace does look a bit like a Varia, but I'll let that slide. That is a Grace.
Varia, my bad. Whoopsie doodle. I say Varia, my bad. Because I saw Vayne and I saw the Valkyrie, so I say Varia.
I feel you there.
I see no legendary talent right now. Oh, well, there's one. Grace got the United Front up and ready. I think it's level 2 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it is. Let's get this match going. Who do you think is going to win this match? The A side or B side?
Just looking compositionally, I really think A-Side is going to win this. Just with that lockdown CC from Adop and Dino, I think Jaciel will really be able to build up those breaking point stats.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Look, Sniper Dude already in the middle trying to get the Crystal Sentry going already. He's already low health. And they do. Team B got the Crystal Sentry going, got it down. Dino is in trouble right now. Oh, the Gauntlet drops down.
The one-shot, one kill coming out from Sniper Dude. Just instantly melts him. Nothing much he can do. Jaciel might be a bit out of position, but it doesn't look like he will be able to get caught out. Crucial player trying to look for the joke poke, but Jaciel going in now, locking onto JEG. And it just looks like they're going to fall back behind turret.
Well, as that's happening, Kestrel got the sentry.
Oh, wow. Hold on. Crucial player jumping back in on the Jaciel, dropping very low with that Atlas, landing on an Adaptee, trying to get that Holy Nova off, but he cannot get quite in range. Wait for it does come out, but doesn't land on any members. And it looks like they're just going to siege on turret. Crucial player trying to get the damage off. Holy Nova does land onto the Arden. Jaciel just building up those breaking point stacks so fast, and he's trying to dive in on the Crucial player, but he just cannot get it. Idris is just too mobile right now.
There's a lot going on. Jewel just went down with the Kestrel down as Team A being pushing down the turret. And now Kestrel's just going for objectives. That's pretty smart.
So happening.
That's pretty smart in my book.
Use the divine intervention on himself.
Like, if you're telling me right now, like, that is pretty smart. Just going for objectives, trying to get as much points as you can, because a kill just give you 1 point. Look at this Kestrel.
Oh, Sniper Dude going in on the Dino, but the Grace does land the Holy Nova and just peels off the Dino. Dino is dangerously low from that engagement, though. Kestrel's very scary right now.
He really is, dude. Like I said earlier, objectives, dude, give you the most point. Kills does not, but objectives will. If they don't have Vigil in that Kestrel, then that's gonna be game over pretty quick. Look, it's 4-11 already. Kestrel already got two middle sentry, and one of the sentry just like went away. Like it's just by herself.
Looks like an engage is gonna be coming out down in the jungle. Crystal player has to just back up, wait for it. Does land onto JEG, and Sniper Dude just melted by the Jewel ultimate. Does end up trading with Dino though. Looks like Jaciel is just going to keep going, and Holy Nova does land onto GEG. Crucial player having to back up. The box is just chasing him down into the turret. The barrier coming out of the Arden is just so strong right now. Mortal Wind landing onto Jaciel. He has to back up. One shot, one kill does land. The Grace Divine Intervention is doing some massive work though, trying to keep him alive. Jassiel with now 13 breaking point stacks, but the Atlas just makes it where he can't do anything. Sniper Dude coming out of nowhere, and even though the Holy Nova stuns up 2 players, he will just go down. It looks like Dino is going to have to run for the hills here, as they're just going to take this Crystal Sentry to end out the game unless Dino can make the hero play, and it will not happen.
GG, that is pretty smart on that Kestrel, just focusing on the objectives and getting it. And Team A problem was they didn't contest it at all. They let the Kestrel get it by herself, and that was a rare talent, level 8 rare talent that a Kestrel have as well.
Yeah, makes the damage from up close deal so much damage. They just need to learn from this and start putting vision on that middle sentry.
I agree with you, Doug. So let's.
But looks like Sniper Dude coming in with the Idris, Jag coming with the Gladiator Ardent, and Crucial coming in with the Vox. Jastiel also coming in with the Ardent. Dino coming in with the Scarf, and Adapt finishing off with that summer throwback party Kestrel. Alright, so we started off with the cat, now starting off with the Bengal. What? It's still part of the cat family. Like, what?
Doesn't exactly look like a cat with that rainbow tail, but who knows? Maybe just Scarf is wearing a costume, or maybe Koshka just, gave him some love and then he turned into a cat.
It's magic, okay? Let's just accept that.
Sure, let's just agree on that.
Alright, match is already decided to start itself right in through here. Looks like, whoa, coming in with that middle. Looks like Jag actually learned their lesson and coming with the Scout Bomb already onto the sentry.
Yes, going in. Looks like they're just trying to land a bit of poke here, but they can't really do much. Worried about Dino, and now that they know where he is, they might go for an engage. JG flaring out, trying to get the engage. Crucial Player gets the infusion. JG lands a huge gauntlet on the 3 players. The wait for it lands on all 3 members. Crucial Player going down so fast. Gets just one punch by this Arden with that aftershock, and Arden is dealing so much damage right now. Sniper Dude just stuck in the wall, but he does look like he'll be able to pick up this kill on Jassiel, and he does. That is a triple kill. Or not a triple kill, 3 kills going over to A side.
Looks like they kind of learned from their lesson. Not really. But they did get the Scout Bomb onto that middle sentry. Sure, right through there. They learned a lesson from the enemy.
Definitely. Crucial Player just getting soloed out here by Dino, just sitting in the goop. Looks like Adapt is trying to get onto him, but Sniper Dude looking a bit more proficient. Crucial Player trying to go in, and he just gets instantly hammered by that Scarf, and he's just going down so fast. Looks like Jassiel is just trying to go in, but he cannot find the damage. The barriers coming out from JEGG is just too strong. Looks like a little bit of joke coming out from the Dino, and Adapt is trying to land these glimmer shots. Crucial Player is so low, but he is just going to get away.
Yeah, especially that Scarf. We've seen Scarf like last game with DM.
Sniper Dude coming out of the jungle, going on to Adapt, but that Dragon's Breath is just melting Sniper Dude. He instantly goes down. JG can't even land the Vanguard on him. Crucial Player just having to back up as all 3 of them trying to siege his turret. Adapt going down, looking to take the middle sentry. JG going really low here. He can't go down to Crucial Player because of the goop. And the Dragon's Fury coming out again. The gauntlet does land on JGG, but surprisingly, Jassiel does not focus him. He just gets the kill on JGG for a double kill. Looking like he's trying to 1v1 Sniper Dude here. Sniper Dude trying to go in on the Scarf, but he cannot do anything.
Yeah, it looked like they were able to. That Arden was really able to finish up some work, even getting the middle sentry.
Wow, Arden doing huge work in this match. Jassiel showing up really big on this Arden, almost evening out the score, just a 1-point difference.
Doesn't look like they want to give up with an easy fight coming on through this second match here.
And Dino almost picking up the kill on the turret, and he does. Adapt trying to back up though. The Gauntlet coming out from JEGG does get crucible by Jassiel, but he does end up falling. Dragon's Breath coming out, but the double, whatever that's called, sorry, my bad. A Sniper Dude going in onto the Scarf, but he does find the kill. He is Atlas though, and he's just going to have to back up with the barrier coming out from JGG on that Vanguard. It's just too strong right now, and Jassiel is going to try and back up, try and get the kill on Sniper Dude, and he does. He's just trying to run away from Crucial, and he barely gets away. Adapt coming in, trying to get the kill on JGG before he goes down to the turret. JGG looking like he's just going to fall to the turret, but the turret does not fire that final shot, and they're just going to run away.
That was a really good maneuver with that double whatever it's called.
Look, in the moment, I couldn't remember what Slumbering Husk was called.
But you know what? Reflecting back on
Jaltiel
that
going
fight,
in on the Crucial Player. Crucial Player just trying to back up. Atlas does not land. He isn't throwing out the waypoint yet. Jaltiel does miss the gauntlet onto Sniper Dude, and he's just going to back up.
these two teams are playing with a really good fight.
They are just collapsing onto the middle sentry. Dragon's Breath does come out from Dino, and Adapt does secure the kill on it. JGD laying a huge gauntlet, trapping two of the members in, keeping the Scarf out. Looks like they are just going to try and dive in. Sniper Dude coming out from top lane, going on to Adapt, getting huge damage on him right now. Crucial Player just trying to back up and not give up that final kill, but Sniper Dude does end up falling to the Scarf on Dino, and that is the game for B-side.
GG, very well played against these two teams. It looks like Adapt, Dino, and JCL finally learned their lesson of last game. It looks like the final round of these tiebreaker right here is going to come down to who's going to get vision onto that middle. And JCL coming with the Arden. I believe this was the same pick as this was.
Yes, the exact same comp. And Sniper Dude back on that Kestrel, which they absolutely dominated the first match with. Maybe they'll be able to pull this off with Sniper Dude on the Kestrel again.
All comes down that it just entered that Scarf. Only two contrast differences through here, and it looks like the match is going to start with the Scarf already coming back with the Broken Myth and the Clockwork. Kestrel coming in with a double Tyrant Monocle onto Adapt. JCL coming in with the the plate also, and with the Crystal Infusion. Early game with the Flares, and Sniper Dude coming in with a full weapon power set. Not really the first to do anything here.
Sniper Dude is just, he finds Adapt. Adapt has to back up. JGG lands the gauntlet. The one-shot one kill does land on Adapt, but he is not going to find the kill. Looks like Sniper Dude is just going to have to back up. One-shot one kill doesn't land on anyone, but it does look like the Scarf is going to fall, and so does Kestrel. Adapt and Dino both dying right now. Sniper Dude just working on the middle sentry, and Jasiel is just stuck in the middle of nowhere trying to run for the hills now.
What a great start already. Not barely even a minute into this match already. The score is 0-5. That'd be 0-8-2, and also already 0-8. Looks like Sniper Dude might be able to get that.
And he does. But Dino going and trying to punish him. Dino does get dropped really low. JGG is just trying to run back to Crucial Player right here. Maybe they can turn the fight with Dino on such low health. Adapt is just trying to go down to the shop, but it doesn't look like they're going to find anything.
Dino looks to take out those sentry bots.
Looks like Jasiel trying to go in, trying to find the kill on Crucial Player. Jasiel does land a big all-in, trapping both of them, and Alice does land on Crucial Player right now. Crucial Player just having to dive in, trying to land on Dino. And Sniper Dude just blowing up Dino. Crucial Player does end up getting the kill. Crucial Player falling down right now. Jasiel dropping on dangerously low health. Sniper Dude cannot land these glimmer shots though. JGG trying to solo out Adapt, but it doesn't look like he'll be able to catch up with Adapt buying those boots. They're just going to lock onto Crystal Sentry, and if they can get this, that is game.
When they do. GG, very well played by these two teams.
Yes,
Sniper Dude is really the big game changer right there. The full-on weapon power. Yo, no defense, no fear going into those fights. Scarf didn't look like he was too much of a big pick this time. Couldn't really keep him out because they were playing way too passive last game. But it looks like they picked up third time. They're coming in, the GOAT, the one and only Idris. Sniper Dude coming in with that Winter War Kestrel, and JEGG coming with that Gladiator Arden. DNZO on hand with the Kinetic. I love DNZO. The other DNZO with the Gladiator Arden, and Zelsi coming with the Elite Force. So let's see how elite he is with that ability.
Yes, and I would like to point out both of these compositions are the first ones that they ran for each match. Sniper Dude back on the Kestrel and the Idris and the Arden, that was the first comp, and same with the Saw Kinetic Arden. This should be interesting.
Yeah, looks like the match has already decided to start over there. There's Saw Zelsi are coming in with the Weapon Infusion, 2 Lucky Shots, and a Sorrow Blade. I love DNZO coming with the Class Data Blade, Atlas Project, and the War Chance with some flares. DNZO coming with the Shadow Glass, Fogwork, and an Engineer battery to keep himself alive. I must know that all these teams do have something to do, and Crucial Players, Sniper Dude.
JGG kind of just trying to throw down that gauntlet, catching someone. Sniper Dude just getting melted by Zelsiar. Zelsiar is having to back up. Crucial Player does lock onto him, and Zelciar just falls immediately with that 0 defense. Dienzio trying to land those shots over and over, but he cannot find it right now.
Doesn't look like he's an ability for him right there for Dienzio. But they do get the first 3 points of the game because of that middle sentry. They do get vision down there also. Must know.
Oh, I didn't catch that Dienzio's team caught that middle sentry. And Crucial Player looking for blood now does get caught up by Dienzio. Sniper Dude trying to lock onto this Crystal Sentry again. Crucial Player just trying to make Dienzio back up. Dienzio is laying those shots. And Crucial Player does end up getting that kill. Zelciar on this turret, absolutely melting as Sniper Dude trying to focus I Love Dienzio. I Love Dienzio laying a huge gauntlet. The Atlas lands on all 3 members. Dienzio kind of just stuck in the outskirts of this gauntlet right now. Sniper Dude does almost end up falling. The dank shank coming out from Zelciar doesn't end up finding the kill. JGG cannot find this kill because of the barrier coming up from that Vanguard. And it looks like Dienzio, Zelciar, and I Love Dienzio are just going to try and find this kill on JGG. But Zelciar needs to be careful. He just get melted by this Arden 1-punch. And he almost does, but JGG must fall at some point, and he finally falls.
At the bottom there, Sniper Dude does get their sentry and able to get some points back onto that leaderboard just to have the 1-point difference between.
Just 1 point, and Dienzio might have to back at some point with such low energy. I really hope he does, but then that just gives up the middle sentry.
Yeah, Dienzio was running low on the energy there, but he does get an energy battery. I mean, avoid that.
Dienzio locking on the Crucial Player. Zelciar just absolutely melting this Crystal Sentry. JGG just try and land the gauntlet, but it doesn't really land on anyone. Zelciar doesn't end up backing up much on 1 kill, misses on everyone. I Love Dienzio just instantly getting melted, but Dienzio coming in huge, finding those shots, and Dienzio just going in on JGG, and he must fall. Zelciar just picking up the kill with that dank shank, and they're just 2 points off of a win here. Looking like they're just going to go in for that crystal.
Must know that these names are very hard to say. At least have at least 3 syllables in through there. Man.
Oh, Dienzio getting melted by Sniper Dude, but Sniper Dude does just end up falling, getting melted by Zelciar, and that is the game with Zelciar picking up the kill on that sentry. Wow, that was a fast and fireworks game one.
That was a really fast game, man. 3 minutes and 6 seconds into there. Zelciar going with a full-on weapon power build right there. So is that Sniper Dude. Sniper Dude didn't look like he was able to do very much help out to that team. Wait, no. Yeah, wait, no. Yeah, we got the same team.
Okay. I'm sorry to have to falter on you guys, but I'm sorry I have to falter on you guys right now, but it looks like I'm having a bit of technical difficulties. I have to load into the match. I don't know if I'll be able to cast this again. But it does look like I am loaded in. My bad, false alarm.
Alright, great.
Okay.
Sniper Dude going in with that full-on weapon power builder into there. It just coming in with some reflex block as defense, and JGG doing his job as a cat. Dienzio, I love Dienzio. Almost here. His team LCR going in with an all-out weapon power build, and also Dienzio on the other hand getting a shatter glass.
Sniper Dude doing the same exact strategy, and they actually do take the. Oh wait, no, Dienzio steals away the sentry. JGG does land a good gauntlet on the Zelciar, does land the Atlas, and Zelciar is just going to have to back up for now. Crucial Player trying to find something. This 1-shot 1-kill does land on him, does make the mortal wound, and that healing flash doesn't do as much. Pressing Fire does land. I Love Dienzio coming in with the gauntlet over the wall, looking like he's going to cast 2 members inside. Crucial Player just gets jumped over the wall, and he does manage to escape. Sniper Dude does get that kill up there. Crucial Player going down very low. Dienzio, though, picking up the kill on them just over and over with that dash. And JGG might eventually fall here. Sniper Dude looking like there's a little bit of a fight breaking into the lane. Zelciar just trying to melt Sniper Dude. And Arden v Arden trade there. And it looks like everyone is just going to back up for now.
Yeah, also really heated battle right there, especially with that Dienzio. Dienzio is really able to go ahead left and right to keep that JGG. So,
and they actually do take the middle sentry this time. That's a good thing for them. A side trying to get the point advantage.
I love Dienzio. I love Dienzio. It was really to get.
All 3 members rotating up. I love Dienzio going in. The Atlas does land onto Zelciar though, so its attack speed is going to be slowed for almost the entire duration of this fight. Crucial Player just trying to solo in on Dienzio, but he is not finding it. Dienzio with the dashes all over the place. Crucial Player cannot land anything. Glimmer shots going through on I Love Dienzio. I Love Dienzio almost falling, but the The Fountain does come out saving his life. Dienzio going in on the Sniper Dude, but does get blown up by the interest. And it looks like this team fight is just turned for the worse for B-Side. Zelciar just has to run for the hills here as they somehow clutch this fight.
Yeah, it looked like Celsius wasn't really able to do much since he was just all by himself. Celsius really couldn't do so much right into there. So, like, the and now they're back, ready to go back into action.
Dienzio locking in on JGG again. I love Dienzio, does trap both of them in. The double gauntlet, so many colors, I don't know what's happening. Zelciar does get stunned up by the gauntlet. He's just on the outskirts right now. He can't really do much without reflex, but Dienzio does get caught in that stun of the gauntlet. Crucial Player just trying to land the damage, but he cannot find anything. The ultimate does get bio blocked by JGG. Zelciar getting marched down on, going very low, and he just ends up dying. Dienzio going to try and clutch this fight right now. Does land the A over and over. Crucial Player almost going down. I love Dienzio. Where are you? Get that Vanguard on Dienzio. Protect your hero right now. And Crucial Player is just almost going to go down. Yes, he does just end up going down in the end. Sniper Dude trying to rotate down and get the kill on Dienzio, and he does end up finding it. I love Dienzio going very low, but Sniper Dude is just going to back off.
Looks like Sniper Dude's team in here able to go ahead and nearly get the win off. Only 2 more points. Even though this is the first technical match, it looked like tables have been flipped.
Yes. I love Dienzio almost going down. Zelciar does end up getting that middle sentry with that dank shank. I love Dienzio just having the back here.
Yeah, when you said there's so many colors, there's only about 5 colors. There was a yellow from the Idris, red from the gauntlet, blue from the other gauntlet, light blue from attack, and you have white.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Zelciar just trying to go in on the Crystal Player. Atlas does miss on everyone except for Dienzio. 1 shot, 1 kill going in the middle of nowhere in this fight. Dienzio just dashing around trying to get the kill on the Sniper Dude, and he does end up picking the kill. I love Dienzio. The gauntlet doesn't land on anyone. Zelciar just trying to go in on Crystal Player, but he does not find a JGG with the barriers. Dienzio almost going down to the turret here, and Zelciar just trying to find the hero. But and they do end up taking the turret, clutching the game.
What a great clutch in through there, especially with that gauntlet from I Love Dienzio. JGG was really trying so hard to use his gauntlet into there. It looked like JGG was able to lead his gauntlet onto. I Love Dienzio. JGG's gauntlet. Stop.
Yes, and I'm personally.
Teams have already been picked on into there. Oh man, same team comps, boys. Not much of an aggressive team, but more definitely, hopefully, a more of aggressive.
And Dienzio picking up this box instead of the kinetic this time. Maybe Sniper Dude and Crucial can capitalize on this, trying to go on Dienzio now since he can't just dash around as much as he could on the kinetic. He still will be doing that dash the entire match, but not as much.
It looked like Dienzio switched from a kinetic into a box. Not so much of a big change. Same play, almost nearly the same play style with both of them. Range, more movement speed, high attack damage. I approve.
Crystal Vox this time. This should be interesting.
Crystal Vox is very good at keeping enemies at a very far distance, especially with his pulse, able to hit off of objects into the enemy.
Sniper Dude just going in on Zelciar here. JGG landing a gauntlet, keeping them zoned out. Attack slow does land on Dienzio and Zelciar, but Zelciar just absolutely melting Sniper Dude right now. JGG might even fall, but Dank Shank does end up not killing the Crucial Player, trying to go in on Zelciar. He doesn't find the kill though. Dienzio trapped in the middle of nowhere on this Crystal Box. He cannot do a 1v1. He does go down. Crucial Player making the hero play, looking to pick up the ace after killing Dienzio and Zelciar. And Crucial Player just trying to chase this as much as he can, but he's just going to back off.
Yeah, Crucial Player did come down from the shop all the way up into that late after Sniper Dude just died into that fight into there. But it looked like Crucial Player was able to be a very crucial player to turn the tables from a 1-0 to a 1-2.
Definitely. My apologies, but I have to go. My phone is about to die, and I keep on lagging out of this match. I hope you can solo cast this for the rest of the game.
No problem, man. Alright, thank you for helping, Mars. We hope to see you guys in the future again.
Thank you. It was a joy casting with you.
Thank you. Alright, looks like JGG taking some significant damage. Sniper dude already looked like he had to go eat already, and he's already taking massive damage. Already gone AFK. JGG about to go down. The boss is chasing down with that assault into Crucial Player. Crucial Player able to pick up the reflex blocks off and not able to get away in time. The score is now 4-2. Tables have been turned upon each other. So you're able to get that little healing tree into there, and able to get down this turn. DNZO, no, I love DNZO was able to get that last hand for the turn for there for sure. GGG, so he just got up a Rook's defense. Looks like the game has been set in stone. Sniper dude have to go eat. They're gonna force onto this last turn into there. He picked up the score as 13-2. Crucial Player can't do much over there, sadly enough. The boost from the Arden onto Celsior, so Crucial Player barely made it in. Celsior taking some significant amount of damage, even more damage now. The family goes popping off. Celsior able to do more damage, and the gauntlet doesn't hit anybody. But Crucial is nearly down. Genzio, on the other hand, is so close to being down, and the turn has been destroyed. The game has been settled 16-2. Sadly enough, half the match was a 2v3. GG, well played, very good team comp, very good play style against these two teams. Second match, well technically first match, a very good year. Second match, totally good game, and now this match able to secure the win, 2-0.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty good game. GG.
Alright, well, thank you everybody for coming in onto this EZL Blitz 20. I was your co-host, or co-show. Datazook, Mars, our primary showcaster, just decided to leave over there, sadly enough. Nameuknown, thank you so much for being the cameraman. All the camera stuff and everything that you guys seen, all this fight and everything had been taken by Nameuknown. Congratulations to him. Thank you. Really appreciate that so much. And thank you for hosting and streaming this event live on Twitch. I was your co-host, Datazook, and hopefully we can see you guys next time on the EZL Book.